Hola a todos y bienvenidos a esta nueva parte de The Cat Lady. Yo soy Lily Gamer. Un saludo a todos. Qué bien que siguen por acá. Muchas gracias a ustedes por seguir esta serie que está a punto de terminar. Bueno, en la última parte habíamos quedado en donde pudimos desactivar la luz del piso de Jessie, donde podíamos al fin entrar a su habitación para saber si él era el ojo de Adam. Bueno, aquí vamos a bajar. No, a bajar no, más bien a subir porque ellos son los últimos apartamentos. Y poder revisar la habitación de Jessie a ver si él es el sospechoso ojo de Adam que Mitzi tanto busca. Ok, aquí tenemos que usar a Mitzi para poder abrir la puerta.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside?
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Perfecto,
Okay,
perfecto.
but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Ah, justo en el cocoro.
Yeah. Now close them. There, job done.
Wow.
Jesus, are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Ok, son máscaras, muy bien.
Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
Ok, creo que aquí podríamos sacar la máscara que nos falta para el disfraz. La de payaso no cree, la de diablo tampoco, la de hockey menos. ¿Será que la van a modificar o algo? Vamos a ver por curiosidad a ver si es esta. Odio tanto a los payasos que preferiría ni tocar esa máscara. Sudaría demasiado al usarla. Existe un límite para la cantidad de hula aceptable. Entonces la de hockey. Yes, la de hockey. Posiblemente la vayan a modificar. Creo que es la más correcta en el momento. ¿Plantas? Ninguna parece ilegal. Supongo que simplemente le gustan las plantas. Esta es bastante grande. Un parlante. Este parlante es inmenso y está conectado a la computadora de Jessie. Cuando pone música las paredes deben temblar. Suele suceder, como mi hermano, que oye su música chata a todo volumen. Veamos, encender. No serviría, parece que alguien cortó la electricidad. Da, nosotros. Me gusta el cuervo del fondo. Examinar. La PC de Jessie está enchufada y si tan solo tuviésemos acceso a un toma de corriente que funcionase. Bueno, recuerdo que nosotros teníamos una regleta. Bueno, alargue. Le dicen alargue, aquí se le dice regleta. Usémosla. Pero ¿cómo vamos a conectar al otro lado? Es lo que yo me pregunto. Aunque esa es una regleta con su extensión bastante larga.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
Oh, y si esto pudiese llegar al de los Morrison, era, creo que se llamaban, o no me acuerdo. Bueno, vamos a ese apartamento para ver si nos llega la extensión. Listo, hemos llegado al apartamento, creo era de los Morrison. A ver si aquí llega la super extensión que tenemos de la regleta, o el alargue, como lo llaman aquí. Y sí, ahí está, solo que de verdad llegará. Será cuestión de como que jalarlo un poco, ¿no? A ver, enchufe, examinar, cable, enchufar, bien. Vamos, Susan, vamos. Listo, muy bien. Ahora vamos a devolvernos y a revisar la computadora de Jessie, a ver si él es el ojo de Adam. Ok, chicos, estamos de vuelta aquí en el apartamento de Jessie.
Right. I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Perfecto, perfecto. Todo va de acuerdo al plan. Eso me recuerda a una canción de una película de Disney.
him either.
Oh, mierda, ¿tampoco?
Damn it.
Entonces no hay ninguno. Aunque en teoría, bueno, todavía nos falta Brian, que todavía no sabemos cómo va a ser Mitzi para poder revisar en su apartamento. Y también el que está enfrente de Brian, que es el viejillo que no nos dejó pasar en su apartamento. Pero lo habíamos descartado porque obviamente el señor no sabía que era una computadora. Entonces, solo hay que esperar a ver si podemos saber si realmente es Brian, que es el único que nos falta. Ok, dado el caso de que ya tenemos todo lo necesario para lo del disfraz de la gata viuda, vamos a ir al sótano. A ver qué tal. De pronto me bajaron los fraps. Los fraps. Digo el contador de eso. Muy bien. Aquí tenemos que usar la tijera que había dicho Susan, que teníamos que usarla para hacerle unos retoques al vestido.
We need to make some adjustments. Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
Perfecto.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes. It's story time, Mitzi.
Perfecto. Ya que nos van a contar una historia.
The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But, trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first. Someone special. Someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work. He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed. But before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
Ok, parece que aquí tenemos que tomar parte de la historia. En la pared cercana vio una sombra de un gato gigante, vio la sombra de una figura encapuchada delante de él, el cabello de un gato destripado. No, eso es muy gore. Vamos a ver esto.
He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes.
¿Qué más tenemos aquí? Alguien había escrito matagatos en su puerta. Creo que eso es lo mejor.
Someone wrote "cat killer" on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed, remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong, and that something had entered his home now too. He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise, waiting for him in his bedroom.
Ok, dice, en su cama había un gato zombie gigante cubierto de sangre, eso es muy difícil de hacer. La gata viuda está aquí, está escrito por toda la pared. Eso es más interesante.
Cat widow is here, was written all over the wall.
Como en un sueño fue a la cocina por algo de beber. Ya bastante asustado decidió llamar a la policía. Veamos este.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
Ok, parece que nos deja la otra opción.
As in a
Mandarlo a la
dream,
cocina.
he went to the kitchen to get a drink. There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turn it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide.
Perdón.
He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
La sombra.
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Oh, ese disfraz está genial. La gata viuda le apuntó con una escopeta al pecho y disparó. No, es muy poco fantasmagórico. Así que vamos por eso.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him into the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself, and I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam, because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Típico.
Let's cross him off the list.
Ok, queda tachado Brian de la lista. Así que estamos mal, porque no encontramos al ojo de Adam por ningún lado.
That means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it, and we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Es ejercicio, Michi, ejercicio. Subir escaleritas.
What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it.
No, a ver.
Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Wow, ¿en serio? No. Ese es el del viejillo.
Flat 5. That's the old guy.
Ah, el
Can't be.
viejillo.
It can't be him.
Pero no lo
I guess we'll
revisamos.
find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then.
No puede ser.
Let's get some coffee.
Es increíblemente increíble. ¿Y por qué estamos aquí? Bueno, como había pensado, al no disque revisarlo, lo dimos por alta, pero realmente, ¿será el viejillo? ¿Será realmente él el ojo de Adam? ¿Nos habrá logrado engañar? ¿Será un hipster? No sé, muchas cosas, sin ofender a nadie, la verdad. ¿Y esto? ¿Qué es esa mierda? ¿Yo?
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here. Stop worrying, Ivy.
No.
It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that.
Ok, eso es
I'm
peligroso.
gonna make you all better.
Uy, su madre. Oh my God. Ay, qué... ¿Es en serio? Recuerdo que en un capítulo Susan dijo, esta pared parece fresca. O sea, ¿ya están detrás de esa pared? Qué cruel. Capítulo 7. No alimentes al troll. Ok. Ok. Otra vez aquí. Ay, no me podía mover. Ay, muñeca fea. Y un bus pasa por mi casa. Ya llegamos. Uy, sí. Oh, aquí está el sponsor. Digo, no dije nada. La información sobre la secuela de The Cat Lady, que ya les había comentado. Que hay una secuela, por así decirlo. Se llama Downfall. Lo pudieron ver ahí. Voy a hacer un pequeño acercamiento. Pero sí se ve muy buena. Está en Steam. Y la verdad es que está muy cómoda. Y bueno, a seguir comprando juegos para que hagan una tercera parte. No sé. Espero. Ok. Vamos a avanzar un poco más. Esa pecera no me gusta. No me gusta cómo se ve esa agua. No hay ni un pez en la pecera. Y es raro tener una pecera sin peces más de este tamaño.
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen.
Bueno, ya que hay alguien en la cocina, vamos a dejar esta parte de Cat Lady hasta acá. Espero que les haya gustado mucho esta parte nueva. Y creo que ya vamos a llegar al final de... Así que muchas gracias a todos los que nos han podido seguir hasta este momento. Y la verdad es que esta historia es muy muy buena. De verdad que The Cat Lady, desde el momento en que yo vi la demo, me súper fascinó. Y bueno, también agradecerles por el apoyo y que ha recibido los nuevos juegos del canal, que es Life is Strange y Child of Light, que son juegos así que llevan su historia, más que todo Life is Strange y tanto de Cat Lady, porque son como novelas visuales donde tal vez uno encuentra mucho diálogo y cosas así, y las partes se hacen muy largas, pero entenderán que es para disfrutar la historia, así como de Cat Lady y todo eso. Bueno, nos vemos hasta la siguiente parte de Cat Lady. Yo soy Lid Gamer. Bye.